this mental warfare exercise.
These people, I know you're winning a lot of these battles, but
Well, they struck back hard. I was gonna hard side on them, and then they fucking struck back. All of a sudden,
Dropping a
cousin
pin.
texted me.
North, 100 meters.
Action. This message. And he called me. They called my cousin, being on my brother. They hit my parents up, saying that I was being served with through City Card, which is a credit card I bounced on when I was 18. It's like, bro, it's so. I was 7 years old. So,
7 years old.
They served me. In 7 years, especially if you pick my mom, was like, if you're on the phone and go, like, I don't know what you're talking about, you have to, if you acknowledge what I heard, tell me to start taking it.
Spot out post.
So,
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Democracy has landed.
He's been bad.
Just my battle just me.
Throwing grenade.
Add that 15 to 2,000 for this. Everything's set up in the cell house.
Sending down support weapon.
That's why it's. I've heard. I have debts and credit cards. I think you're going to they will get you when you go to sell the house or you have a legal transaction. They'll take it right out. So before you sell a house, if you have any credit card stuff, settle with them. So you can settle every single dollar. You sell a house, they hit the next table.
Tagging map, southwest, 300 meters.
Your debt, people are selling your debt, passing around, you don't want to cash it. So people like them, they took the cousin. That was being something for when I was in the base festival later. Those people you get from them, it was funny. My fucking ex-predators. Sleep around, so you know,
By that you mean just do not pay.
yeah, let's get that shit. Let's get out of there. I refuse to try to tell me from $1,200 back in 2000 that I owe now $9,000. I'm like, dude, it's not serious. You guys, no. Every time they call me, I'm like, nice, dude, thanks. But I'm glad it's growing. I just don't know if it's
No, continue my growth.
it's like a polio. It's negative 9 grams.
Yeah, it's a challenge way to handle that. Oh, dude, exactly like we're feeling nice. Please keep that rising.
Let's go.
Great.
Let's go. Let's see if we can get Q3 and let's shoot for they called my cousin. Because I used to work for a company called Cider Mill Services doing demolition. My cousin has a company called Cider Mill Services. That's landscape. Cider Mill Landscape. So they fucked up on my W-2. So Cider Mill kicked out. He went and talked to your lawyer. We're going to garnish your wages. First of all, I don't work for you anymore. They called my cousin. And I was like, so they hit me. My cousin hit me with that.
Allied destroyer joining squadron. Deploying Helldivers.
You know, he went quite usual suit himself. He went, you're not going to stop this. I see, that was it's like this whole time. I was like, when I got the news, my brother, my cousin, we called the place.
Thank you.
Like, who's this? Like, are you guys lawyers? Like, oh, we work for. I'm like, yo, dude, you're a fucking bill collector, bro. You're sitting there with Monster Energy drink, 10. You're a lawyer. You're a fucking. I started to man. You gotta strike first because they hit hard. So I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. I'll just get my kids gonna hit. So they hate you, they're like, buddy. They do it to you. They're like, what's the matter, bud? Oh, you can't handle your money. You're a fucking. They're like, oh, you can't pay your bills.
That'd be good.
No, it's your voice. No, they've done that. I've never had
Enemy patrol, south.
You don't go to the gym. So when they first started calling me, I'm like, dude, I'm the police, bro. It's like, yeah,
Fire in the hole. Reloading.
Stop. So then I started going with my family. This is crazy. So then I told my cousin, I was like, just call back again. I called another number. Okay, they go.
Allied destroyer joining squadron. Deploying
hut outgrowing supply
Setting down
beacon.
equipment package.
Calling in orbital.
It's kind of bad. You understand? This guy is really mean to he maxed out his credit cards in this. It never paid it.
Rare
That's what I
sample
missed my flight. I
acquired.
had to buy a whole other thing to come home. I got lost in fucking scenario Brazil. I had to 5 standby. So finally, fucking, I took my credit card, bought like a $1,200 flight, got home. It was like, I was walking around a real estate deal.
Marking
Turns out the
location.
guys
Northwest. Thank you.
And then that's where they cried. Yeah, the times that was the
Heavy.
time
On my position.
19 crying. That's my credit card. So that's I know I that deal, found out the deal.
Turret.
Show house, I went out, I went straight house, and the entire place.
Reloading.
Everybody's life, sir.
I jumped out like a fucking banker.
Dragging up my house.
That's crazy. Yeah,
On my position. Drop ship. Northeast. Requesting orbital strike.
Gas strike incoming.
Dropping a pin. Northwest. 100 meters.
You know what I might do is put my dick inside your mom.
Main objective nearby.
Ready for the things we'll pay and fucking guys take credit card. You can take credit card. I'm like, alright, it's 6-2. Hang up.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
No, man, that's not bro.
Join the third. Tagging map. Northwest. 50 meters.
I got it. Sorry. Hey, like that, dude.
Fire in the hole!
Yes, get patience with me. I mean, there's so many like ways to fix my fucking shitty posture. It's not like I've been nice. I'm the worst fucking. I might start broadcasting. You don't mind listening to this. I'll get something out of frame.
Calling in a Hellbomb.
Hellbomb. Request approved on its way now.
You know, I see like this. They're using that's why I've issues because like.
Tagging location.
Every time he's like, every deal, every
Engaging terminal.
So that's such a German way of sitting. So you have to.
Hellbomb on. Clear the area.
It's when everything's rested on, and then you pull your shoulders down. Jeez, good. One of the military guys episode, I sat like this. I was like, that's a mistake.
I'm very strange ways. Yeah, so I got the military episode how to get taken. I've been in the military like 6 or 7 times. I got my best friend.
progress log.
Being like talking about a story of him like carrying his buddies out that just got shot. And I was like,
Space, the final frontier, both beautiful and equally terrifying, expansing infinite miles and containing unknown horrors and unknown beauties. The eeriness of space has always interested me, so I decided to make a video on it, cover the iceberg, and discover every crazy fact, conspiracy, or weird thing that's worth covering. So, let's not waste any more time and get into the space iceberg. And actually, before we get into the video, consider subscribing. It's my goal to be at 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I think we can do it. It's free, and you can always change your mind, so why not join the community and subscribe? But now, since that's out of the way, let's get into the video. Alright, let's just dive straight into the iceberg, starting off with Tier 1 and the first entry being the 8 planets. Our solar system consists of 8 different planets. Closest to the Sun is Mercury, the smallest planet, followed by Venus, often called Earth's sister planet due to their similar size and composition. Earth, the third planet, being where we obviously live and it harboring life. Mars, the fourth planet, is famously known as the Red Planet because of its rusty surface. Beyond Mars are the gas giants, the largest planet with a prominent ring system, and Saturn, known for its distinct and expensive rings. Further out are the ice giants Uranus and Neptune. Uranus is distinctive for its unique tilt, appearing to roll on its side as it orbits the Sun, while Neptune, the farthest known planet, exhibits its blue hue and powerful winds. Following the International Astronomical Union's definition, these 8 celestial bodies are recognized as planets in our solar system, excluding Pluto, which was reclassified as a fourth planet in 2006. But don't worry, we'll go back to Pluto and the controversy surrounding that later down the iceberg. The Sun. The Sun is the center of our solar system, and obviously what shines bright in the sky every single day. A massive luminous sphere of hot plasma, primarily composed of hydrogen and helium. It's by far the most significant object providing light and heat essential for life on Earth. It's located at the heart of our planetary system. Its gravitational pull holds all the planets, moons, asteroids, and other objects in orbit around it. This enormous star is about 4.6 billion years old and is in its stage of its life cycle where nuclear fusion reactions in its core produce energy. These reactions generate intense heat and light that radiates into space, influencing the climate and the conditions on all planets within its gravitational influence. The Sun's surface temperature is approximately 5,500 degrees Celsius, and for most Americans, 9,932 degrees Fahrenheit, while its core temperature exceeds millions of degrees Celsius due to the incredibly high pressure nuclear fusion occurring there. Additionally, the Sun's energy drives weather patterns, ocean currents, and the overall climate on Earth, making it one of the most important things in all of existence because it obviously makes life possible. There is no air in space. Pretty obvious, but let's cover it anyways. There is no air in space. In the vast expanse of space, there exists a near total absence of matter, including air. Celestial bodies such as planets and moons, space is essentially a vacuum, devoid of an atmosphere. Earth's atmosphere gradually thins out and dissipates as you move away from the planet, eventually merging into the vacuum of space. This lack of atmosphere means that there's no air to support life as we know it. And, however, the absence of air in space has several unique implications. In the vacuum of space, there is no air pressure. On Earth, we're accustomed to the pressure exerted by the atmosphere. In space, this pressure can cause bodily fluids to vaporize, hence the need for astronauts to wear pressurized suits to survive in space. Another consequence of the lack of air is the absence of sound, which we'll cover later, but I'll just give a quick brief over right now. Sound waves require a medium, such as air, to travel through. In space, where there's no air, sound cannot propagate, thus the common portrayal of silence in space scenes, movies, or TV shows reflects this reality, though within spacecraft, astronauts can hear sounds that, since they're filled with air inside the spacesuits, astronauts operating in space must rely on life support systems to provide them oxygen to breathe, as well as protection from the extreme temperatures and radiation prevalent in space. Although certain celestial bodies, like planets or moons, may have their own atmosphere, the
composed of different gases, the vast vacuum between these bodies, and void of the substantial air or matter. The moon being obviously the second big thing floating down the sky other than the sun, and so the moon, Earth's natural satellite, orbits our planet at an average distance of approximately 2,038,855 miles away from Earth. It's the fifth largest planet in our solar system and has a significant influence on Earth's natural processes. As it orbits Earth, the moon goes through different phases due to its varying angles at which sunlight strikes its surface. These phases create the familiar cycle of the full moon, new moon, quarter moons, and more. The lunar surface is characterized by various different features, including maria, which is dark, flat plains formed by ancient volcanic eruptions, as well as craters resulting from impacts with space debris. The moon also possesses mountains, valleys, and highlands. One striking aspect is its lack of atmosphere, leading to extreme temperature fluctuations, from scorching heat and sunlight to freezing cold in the shadows, with gravity about 1/6 that of Earth, and that's why they can jump so high. The moon offers a distinct experience for astronauts during manned missions. Astronauts on the lunar surface can be higher if it's less weight compared to their experiences on Earth, and the moon's gravitational pull affects Earth's tides and helps stabilize our planet's axis and tilt, which is crucial for maintaining our climate and seasons. Human exploration on the moon began with the historic Apollo 11 mission in 1969, but we will get to that later on in the video because that's a pretty big topic by itself. And other missions have further understanding of the moon's geology and history, collecting valuable data and samples. The moon remains an object of fascination in scientific study, offering insight into the history and formation of this weird planet that sits in our sky. Search for life. The search for life beyond Earth encompasses various methods. Scientists study extramorphals to identify potential habitable environments on other planets and Earth. They focus on places where liquid water might exist, like Mars or Europa. Mars missions seek evidence of past or present microbial life, while astronauts hunt for exoplanets and habitable zones. Additionally, SETI scans the sky for artificial signals, means that telephone communication, while no definitive evidence has emerged, these ongoing efforts bring us closer to answering the questions: are we alone in the universe? But we'll get more onto the aliens and other stuff like that further down the iceberg. Satellite TV. Satellite TV refers to television programming delivered via communication satellites. This technology involves transmitting television signals from a broadcasting station to a satellite in orbit, which then relays the signals back to Earth. Satellite TV shows allow viewers to access a wide range of channels, including local and international stations, offering diverse content such as movies, sports, news, and entertainment. To receive satellite TV, the user needs a satellite dish installed at their location, typically on their property. Neil Armstrong was an American astronaut and on the first person to walk on the moon. On July 20th, 1969, during the Apollo 11 mission, Armstrong took a historic step onto the lunar surface and uttered the famous words, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." Born on August 5th, 1930, in Waukegan, Ohio, Armstrong developed an early interest in aviation. He served that as a pilot in 1962. His extraordinary piloting skills, coupled with his engineering knowledge, made him an essential part of the space program. Armstrong's historic moon landing was a culmination of years of scientific advancement and collective efforts of the NASA team. His steps on the lunar surface marked a monumental achievement in history, demonstrating American technological prowess in the space race and fulfilling President John F. Kennedy's goal of landing people before the end of the 1960s. Following his mission to the moon, Armstrong continued to work in various roles, including teaching aerospace engineering and serving on various boards and committees. He passed away on August 25th, 2012, leaving behind a legacy of courage, exploration, and inspiration as the first person to set foot on the moon. Well, what do you think? He really went to the moon? Or he really didn't? One of my favorite conspiracy theories, but that's a whole rabbit hole for maybe a whole different video. But let me know what you think about that conspiracy in the comments below. killer asteroids, also known as potentially hazardous objects, otherwise known as AHOs, are celestial bodies such as asteroids or comets that have the potential to collide with Earth with devastating consequences. These objects range in size. Larger ones could cause catastrophic effects upon impact due to their kinetic energy. An impact from a substantial asteroid or comet could trigger regional or global devastation, leading to mass extinctions and significant environmental damage. Efforts to detect and monitor these near-Earth objects are ongoing. Several observatories and space agencies around the world track and catalog these objects, aiming to predict these trajectories and assess the potential risk they pose to our planet. Organizations like NASA are dedicated to identifying and characterizing potentially hazardous asteroids to mitigate any potential threats. Various strategies have been proposed to address the potential impact of killer asteroids. These include developing early warning systems, devising methods to alter their trajectories, and exploring means to mitigate the damage caused by the potential impact. Alright, now on to Tier 2, starting off with the Space Shuttle, a pioneering and iconic spacecraft developed and operated by NASA, served as a versatile transportation system for space missions, consisting of the orbiter, solid rocket boosters, and external tank. The Space Shuttle enabled astronauts and cargo to be ferried to and from space. The orbiter, the primary component that carried crew and payload, safely returned to Earth after missions, distinguishing it as a reusable spacecraft. This program, active from 1981 to 2011, facilitated an array of missions including satellite deployment, scientific research, construction, and maintenance of the International Space Station, and as well as servicing the Hubble Space Telescope. However, due to safety concerns, high operational costs, and aging hardware, the Space Shuttle program was retired. Yuri Gagarin was a Soviet cosmonaut and the first human to journey into outer space. On April 12, 1961, aboard the Voskhod 1 spacecraft, Gagarin made history by completing a single orbit around the Earth, marking a significant milestone in space exploration. Born on March 9, 1934, in the village of Klushino, Russia, Gagarin's spacecraft lasted around 108 minutes. Its spacecraft orbited the Earth at the altitude between 143 and 240 miles during the flight. It famously radioed back the phrase "Poyakali," or "Let's go," to ground control, signifying the beginning of an era of human space travel. Gagarin's successful mission made him an international hero and a symbol of Soviet space achievements during the space race, a period of competition between the United States and the Soviet Union in space exploration. He received numerous awards and honors, becoming a prominent figure in both the Soviet Union and globally. Tragically, Gagarin died on March 27, 1968, during a routine training flight. His legacy as the first human spaceman remains a pivotal moment in the history of space exploration and just history in general. The Big Bang Theory stands as the prevailing explanation for the origins and development of the universe. Approximately 13.8 billion years ago, it suggests that the cosmos began as an extremely hot, dense singularity before expanding rapidly. This expansion led to the formation of matter and energy and the eventual creation of galaxies, stars, and the structures observed in today's universe. Evidence of this is the presence of cosmic microwaves with background radiation, a pervasive, uniform remnant of the universe's early stages. The theory continues to serve as a foundational framework in cosmology to enlighten the universe's evolution, though questions about the initial singularity and what might have preceded it remain areas of ongoing scientific inquiry and exploration. Space has no sound. In the vast vacuum of space, sound as we typically understand it cannot be transmitted. Sound waves require a medium, like air, water, or solids, to travel and be perceived by our ears. In the absence of a medium, such as a near-perfect vacuum of space, there's no air or matter to carry sound waves, resulting in silence. While space itself is devoid of sound, space missions or videos often portray sounds for the benefit of viewers or for technical purposes. For instance, sound effects might be added for documentaries, films, or simulations to represent what scientists theorize such a phenomena might sound like if they were audible. However, within spacecraft, there is air and thus sound. Astronauts can communicate and hear sounds within the confined and controlled environments of their spacecraft. A as they are filled with air or other gases necessary for life support. But in the vastness of space between celestial bodies, there's no medium for sound to travel, creating a notably silent environment. Pluto is a planet. Going back to our first entry in the iceberg and how I said there's kind of a controversy surrounding is Pluto a planet or is it not? And let's get into it. The status of Pluto as a planet has been a subject of debate and controversy in the field of astronomy. For many years, Pluto has considered the ninth planet in our solar system after its discovery in 1930. However, in 2006, the International Astronomical Union redefined the criteria for classifying celestial bodies and established three essential conditions for an object to be considered a planet. 1. It must orbit the sun. 2. It must be spherical and shaped with its gravity. Number 3. It must have cleared its orbit or further degrees in objects. And these first two criteria, as it orbits the sun and is spherical, however, it does not meet the criterion as it shares its orbit with other objects in the Kuiper belt, reaching beyond Neptune, not planned by numerous icy bodies. Consequently, the AHH classified as a dwarf planet in 2006. This is the lessons James Bond's planet. Solar system
it's all hot over here.
Classification was planet's solar system.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched. ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Ready to live. Calling in orbital strike. You won't. Bring it forward!
ETA T-minus 30 seconds. ETA T-minus 20 seconds. ETA T-minus 10 seconds.
He's silent.
Pelican 1 arriving at coordinates.
Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry.
Deploying sentry.
I'm stuck on the ground. Never mind.
The ISS, the International Space Station, stands as a collaborative endeavor among various space agencies worldwide. NASA, USA, KAXA, and CSA. It orbits the Earth at an average altitude of around 50 miles. About 17,500 miles per hour each orbit. Earth takes approximately 90 minutes, allowing the crew to witness 16 sunsets each day, functioning as a multidisciplinary research laboratory. The ISS conducts scientific experiments in diverse fields of biology, physics, astronomy, and material science. The data collection provides valuable insights into the human physiology in space, technological advancements, and Earth-related studies, among other subjects. This ongoing research aims to benefit life on Earth and inform future space missions. The ISS symbolizes international cooperation with modules and components contributed by different nations. Constellations, formations of stars in the night sky that create recognizable shapes and patterns, have been observed and utilized by various cultures for thousands of years, serving as tools for navigation, storytelling, and time. For a sense of familiarity and orientation in the vastness of the night sky, named after mythological figures, animals, objects, or characters from ancient tales. Constellations include recognizable formations such as Orion, Ursa Major, which contains the Big Dipper, IAO. Traditionally, the International Astronomical Union, otherwise known as the IAU, recognized 88 different constellations, dividing the celestial sphere to cover the entire sky, offering distinct sections. While the stars within a constellation may seem close together when viewed from Earth, they might be a vast distance from each other in actual space. Their apparent proximity is the result of Earth's line of sight and perspective. Constellations historically played a crucial role in navigation, aiding travelers and sailors by providing orientation. And in modern astronomy, these groupings continue to serve as markers to pinpoint and locate positions in the night sky, aiding astronomers and stargazers in other
Lady
observations
Liberty's
and
calls
studies.
for aid
These
to haunt the
formations
mind.
carry both cultural and scientific significance, creating a rich tapestry of traditional and understanding across various different civilizations and historical periods. Elon Musk, and this is a pretty broad one to be honest, and it's just, I mean, Elon Musk, most people know, and he's done a lot, and he's done stuff for cars, for space, for other sort of endeavors, but I'll just cover Elon Musk as a whole, because why not? And you know who Elon Musk is. Elon Musk, the renowned entrepreneur and business has made significant strides in various cutting-edge technology sectors. Born on June 28, 1971 in Pretoria, South Africa, Musk has been a driving force in several transformative ventures. Co-founding Tesla, he aims to revolutionize the automotive industry by promoting electric vehicles and substantial energy solutions. Tesla's electric cars and energy storing products have played a crucial role in advancing the movement towards renewable energy, in addition to investment. Just snap over beds.
Let them come. Let them roar. Let them face the insurmountable might of the Helldivers.
Got a sample.
Requesting sentry.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Allied destroyer joining squadron. Deploying Helldiver to combat zone.
New mag. Tagging map. East, 100 meters.
Sending down equipment package.
Calling down support weapon.
Calling in an eagle.
Selection.
Room sound. Run. I'm out. Really? He was doing much.
Making